in the winter chill. It is there, just beneath the surface. In our minds and in our hearts. Memories, crystallized and preserved, of a time not so long ago when everything seemed possible. Like ghosts, those moments that even behind closed eyes can still raise goosebumps and stir the soul. Emotions, yes, the powerful and the poignant. But also the improbable and impossible. The wondrous allure of what was and what could still be. We smile, knowing now that this game has not abandoned us. No, this game is with us always, ready to break free when the world awakens in the spring.
And welcome to MLB The Show.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the Red Sox and the Seattle Mariners. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to another edition of baseball on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 64 degrees our temperature here at first pitch this afternoon. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run home run off the bat of Ben Zobrist. First home run of the campaign for him, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Hey, you come out of spring training feeling pretty good about your swing, and how about this? Your first at bat of the year. Kaboom! This could lead to a very big year. First at bat, home run. Not a bad way to start.
Batting third.
In is Christian Yelich. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. No outs, nobody on. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. Gone! Back-to-back homers. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. First home run of the campaign for him as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Batting fourth.
Stepping in now, Mitch Garver. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Buxton sprinting after it, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Batting fifth. The first base
digging in, Eddie Murray. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
The shortstop, Xander.
Look at him jump all over that first pitch, using aggression to get himself a knock through the right side.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. And they're runners at the corners now. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. To second for 1. Over to Fox. They get them both, and that's settling in now. Barry Larkin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Mariners, the shortstop, Barry.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yelich is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Now in the box, Minnie Minoso. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Strike taken up in the zone. And he takes strike two.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Batting third.
Stepping in, Jimmy Fox, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
And it's quickly 0-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They trail in this one. Digging in now, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1-0 the count. The 1-0. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. The relay, and he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double.
The designated hitter.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
From the stretch. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he's just going to try to draw an airmailed throw as he heads back to third now with one away in the inning.
Second baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Ben Zobrist. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Pulled toward right center field. Buxton is after it, but he can't get there. This splits the outfielders and heads toward the wall. One run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. Safe at the plate as they push the lead to 5 now.
Yeah, and most guys that hit for the cycle can get a single or a double, but struggle with the rest. Not this guy. He's already got the homer and the triple, so the hardest parts are out of the way. We'll see what the rest of the game holds in store.
Harrison Templeton enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Zobrist stands at third with one gone in the inning. Here's the 0-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And a 6th run will come across on the sac fly. It's now 6-0. So no one on now after the sac fly. And next to hit is the catcher, Mitch Garver. Line to the right side. Harper is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Ruth has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
Count even at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
2-1 the count to Sandberg. The 2-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 2-2. Ground ball left side. Molitor scoops it up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 6.
Standing in, Bryce Harper will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. That misses. 2-0. Line drive to left. Stanton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-1 lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
In now, Xander Bogaerts. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fly ball out toward left center field. Minoso on the move. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play. Ready for another chance? Giancarlo Stanton. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Fox. Gets him to retire the side. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down.
Ouch, that one hit him.
The pitcher is acting innocent, but I saw it in real time, and my first thought was he did that on purpose. These pitchers can paint the black inside and out, make the ball move up and down. So a lot of times when you see a guy get hit in that spot, there was some kind of message behind it. We'll see what that leads to the rest of this game.
Ball 1. Fastball just missed above the zone.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
Right on it there, but this is foul over toward the first base dugout. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Here's Byron Buxton now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
It was a flyout for him to start the home first. 0-2 to Larkin.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... Digging in for his second at-bat, Dustin Pedroia, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Now batting, third baseman, Paul.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the Hall of Famer Paul Molitor. He's set. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Buxton racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. And the runner will score from first. And the second run will score as well.
Man, I'm not sure I've ever seen a play like that before. To say that error was costly would be a big understatement. Looked like a circus act out there.
Into the box now, Ben Zobrist. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game. And that'll be a base hit for Zobrist.
Well, with that base hit right there, D-Row, he's one double. He's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. He gets one more AB. All he needs is a double.
Yeah, and I got to be honest with you. If I'm hitting right here and I have a chance for a triple, Dan, guess who's tripping coming around second base?
That's it.
Hang on for 2.
Pulling up.
Into the box, Christian Yelich. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Buxton going back on it into the bleachers and gone. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second of the game, as the blowout continues.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Standing in now, Mitch Garver. She'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Dero, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
High in the air down the right field line. Harper is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first
Now
out.
batting, the center fielder, Larry Doby.
Now at the plate, Larry Doby. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. The 2-1 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there, pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Stepping in now, Eddie Murray, and it's fouled away. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they score 4 times on 4 hits, 1 error, and no. So stepping in, Minnie Minoso.
For the Mariners,
He's ready. Here's the first
no
offering.
outfielder, number 9.
Fouled away.
Play ball. He's out. 3.
Coming to the plate now, Xander Bogaerts. He was a double play victim last time around.
Xander
To short, hit hard. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibbling for a little bit early and then pound in the zone late.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 1-0. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Buxton patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Digging in and looking for more, Dustin Pedroia. He singled his last time up.
Pedroia.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Throwing to second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second.
Now batting, third baseman, Paul Molitor.
Ready once again, Paul Molitor, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
That's in there, base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
The 0-1 pitch. Fastball well outside.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
To 1-2 now. Bogarts on third. Pedroia over at second. Molitor at first. One gone. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his...
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away.
Now batting. Right field.
Corey Guerin gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
A little roller toward the hole. Flips it behind his back. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is next.
Leading off for the Mariners.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Mitch Garver. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping into the box, Larry Doby. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here comes the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. The 3-1. Popped him up. Anderson is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So coming to the plate, Eddie Murray. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Buxton is in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. Striding into the now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. His prior history versus this arm, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And a perfect start to the 7th, as this should be extra bases. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
The left fielder, number 30.
Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there. Now the throw. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there. And I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Slider. Good two-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Now at the plate, Paul Molitor, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch. Now the runner's on his way home. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And the runner's coming home. Grounded back up the middle. Picked up by Larkin. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Red Sox leave 1, but they're still in front 10-0. Into the box now, Jimmy Fox. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight.
Let's play ball. Ow. Ow.
Riding.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit back up the middle. Larkin is there. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
That's for the Red Sox.
Christian Yelich will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper is under this one. And that's out number 2. Now stepping in, Mitch Garver. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. In now the Mariners DH, Anthony Rizzo.
Leading off for the Mariners, the designated hitter, Anthony.
Number 56 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 56.
Stepping into the box, Larry Doby. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. 0-1 the count. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. half swing that time. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Gary Simmons. It's ball one. The 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The first base,
standing in, Eddie Murray. He flew out in his last at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. 1 out, nobody on. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So striding forward now, Xander Bogaerts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. 0-1, here's the pitch. Smoke toward third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. On to Stanton, but it'll be too late, and they get just the one.
Designated hitter, Justin Pedroia.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Soft liner out toward left center. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Takes this the other way to right. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him. Into the box, Wilson Contreras starting things for his.
The catcher, Wilson.
Aroldis Chapman is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Ball 2 now. Chapman, nicknamed the Missile for obvious reasons. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2019.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
3-1 to him now. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats. First offering on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. To the right side, but foul, and he'll try it again. The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball 1. Contreras aboard here at first with nobody out. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. In now, Bryce Harper. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Here it comes on 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Yelich. He makes the running play. 2 down. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. In now, Anthony Rizzo, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. Fouled off. Last chance for the Mariners. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
11-0 the final shutout total in this one. The Boston Red Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Babe Ruth earns his first win of the season, allowing only a pair of hits in 8 full innings pitched. Anthony DeSclafani permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 11 runs on an even 20 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 30 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.